We surfing markets, baby, waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss, we dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Waiting for the trading, now you have the intel. Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. For Banachi levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacle slowing down, new traders just start the pods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them move, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Crypto's a tsunami, it's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle, 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath. Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chilling on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them move, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Ocean don't care about your bags or your dreams. Waves keep crashing, gotta ride with our team.
Be patient, let the market decide. Wait for the trade, let it go.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
Probabilities king, we playing the odds. Fake gurus be barnacles, just start the pods. Slowing down, new traders watching their portfolio concave. We only have probabilities, you can't control the waves.
Yeah, I love that part where it says we trade probabilities. You know, if we knew what was going to happen, we'd all be rich. And these fake gurus, they say that they know everything. And I love it when they say that after the fact. Oh, we knew it was going to come up here after the fact. It just makes me laugh. I love watching people like that. And if we all knew what was going to happen, we'd all be rich. 100%. 100%. We trade on probabilities. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Bingo bangles in the chat. Bingo. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Am I puckering up? Am I trying to do a kiss or something? What's going on? Oh my gosh. And that's because I rebooted my computer. Every time I go live, it does that. When I go on, I don't know if it has to do with the software that StreamYard. I don't know. No idea. At least I wasn't doing a dumb face. So there's always a plus to everything. Always a plus to everything. And now I can turn off these bright lights that blind me. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. So let's get started. Let me know who's here. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you who is here. Thank you so much for smashing the like. Let's go. We're looking at the 4-hour time frame. Let's see here. Now, it's not so much your stream. I think it's the program that maybe it's just my computer. I don't know. My computer's dumb. My computer is dumb. But again, the benefit I don't need these bright lights. And I can pick my nose. No, I'm playing. All right, moving on. Okay, so right now we're looking at the 4-hour time frame on Bitcoin. We did have our point of control right in here. And this was a level that we're watching for, you know, some kind of balance, whether it get rejected or support or just, you know, kind of flipping and flopping. And sure enough, you know, we broke above, then came down and found it as resistance, came down, found it as resistance, broke above, came down again, then huge run up, only to liquidate people to come straight down. Everybody started shorting, and then a huge run up. This right here is so mean. Let's go to the 1 hour so we can see how mean it is. This, oh, let's take off this stuff. I was doing this because I like doing that just to look for entries. This right here was so mean, and then this again was so mean. Now granted, could we short here once we broke this level? And let's kind of just look at this and see what we have going on. The break of this level is when I would like to short. Again, you know, we're in this range, we're at the top of the range. Let's say we do short it and it continues doing lower lows and lower highs. That's great. That is absolutely great for us, because now we can post on X saying how great we are and we're geniuses and all the other fun stuff. I don't do that, but there's a lot of people that do. Oh my gosh. But I wouldn't do a short here because this was too much of a drop. If it would have come down like this, then up, then down, then up, then down, short, we can short then. But because it dropped so drastically, there's a really high chance it might come down a little bit more and then come up. So I would wait for the break of this to go short. Now, did that happen? Nope. Instead, it came all the way down even further to our value area low. And then it came up, creating this pivot, came down. Now, would I short here the break of this level? Not really. It's still, look at this huge leg, then barely. And if I did, because I still have the bias of going down, I still have the bias of it potentially coming down. And now I'm thinking if I do enter, it'll be very little that I'm going to enter, because we could come up like this and do this, because we never know what's going to happen. We are literally at the mercy of price action. So I'm going to wait. I'll put a little bit here because we may come all the way down, but I would definitely add to my entry. You know, once we get a nice retrace and then it does this, then I can add really nice here. Right here, just barely, just so I can say I entered here, making as a profit before I actually really enter. However, it breaks this. So why am I showing all this? That's a great question. Why am I showing the woulda, shoulda, coulda, wouldas? Because what I do, I trade in the moment versus what all these other mentors do. Look at right here. We had this move right here, and based off of this fib levels and blah, 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 I knew it was going to come up here. Oh, really? Did you post it? I don't know if they posted, but I'm pretty sure they didn't. And if they did, they double talked their whole way through it. Did you post this entry? And if so, like, was it only to get here? Was it higher? Were you thinking it was going to do something like this? Like, what was your thought process? But of course, what they do is they are retro mentors. They are hindsight hustlers. They will show you everything based off of what already happened versus what could have happened, what you would have done based off of your current teachings, based off of the current market. And that's what I do. Even though I know it went up, I'm giving you a thought process as if it was going to come down, would I short? No, why? So this is all of my thought process. In my opinion, this is what I think most traders should do. However, it is very profitable as a streamer to be right most of the time, or if not all the time. Well, when you're a hindsight hustler, you can be right all the time because you know what happened. You know what you would have done in the moment of the trade based off of what already happened, versus being in the moment of the trade, not caring about what already happened, but just what the information that you had at that moment. So that's what sets me apart. All right, moving on. So here, would we have entered long? Sure, definitely. Why? Why would we? Because we see it go up, price go up. We entered? No. The reason we do this, one, it's at the low of this range. So we have our range low, we have our range high. This was pretty much our, we can just call this a bull trap. The bull trap came up, bull trap again. This right here is our mid level, and the prices here, it broke above, would we have entered? The better opportunity would have been down here, of course, in hindsight, because now the price is here, not this. Price is here. Would we have entered? Oh man, now I'm kind of thinking about it. Before I drew this range, it was definite yes, but now that I drew this range, and see, here's the thing, guys, like right now, I'm actually contemplating if I would have entered. I don't even care about this. Because this does not help me, because here this is my thought process at this moment. Because I saw this, I'm not gonna say, yeah, definitely I would enter right now because I know it went up. And look at me, I'm a hindsight hustler. No. Would I have entered right now? I'm gonna say yes. Even though I have a bias of it coming down, I will still trade long until my levels on the bottom break. So right now, what I'm thinking, I'm entering now. I'm thinking here would be a really nice area for us to pivot, and then maybe pivot here and then break. And then now I'm more secure. I can breathe easier on this long. However, I know that it could come up, roll over, break. If it breaks my entry, more than likely I'm moving at my stop loss. I just get stopped out. And I'm waiting for the break of this now so I can short, because longer term, this has a higher probability of playing out because we're at a top. This could be a distribution type schematic to where we roll over. But, whiff is running. Let's see if we can do a long one whiff. So I was looking at Pendle earlier. Let's look at whiff really quick. We might do a nice, this one we were looking at a short. Let's go ahead and cancel this. Let's take away all this crap for Rooney. Whiff is running. How much has it gone right now? It has gone up. It's 20%. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. So let me go to my group really quick. And so let's go ahead and do this. Oh man, it's so hard doing this. WIF. Enter now. Stop loss. Where will my stop loss be? 15-minute time frame. This one's gonna be, this is so ugly. Man, what's that? 20%? No, can't do it. Can't do it. It's too much. It's gonna run though. Maybe 10%? Okay, we'll do it here. We'll do our stop loss here. Stop loss. And I'm thinking it's gonna come down. If it comes down, I don't know. Maybe here. We'll do our fib retracement. Go magnet tool from the absolute low to the potential high at the moment. Pulling back to the 0.5. So we will have a lower bid right here. To be our lower bid, and anything else? I don't think so. So I'm gonna do enter now. Lower bid on chart. Stop loss on chart. We'll update. We'll put more info after live stream would be an enter now. Let's see here, posted to enter now. Okay. So let me enter this one really quick. We can do this one at 2x leverage. Let me go. Oh, I forgot to put that here too. And regular spot or 2x leverage. Okay, so I put it in. Oh, and let me put this too. See, one thing that I do is I do my group first and then I enter the trade. It's always my group first. WIF with. I'm missing very long. I'm gonna go 2x. I'm gonna go market and stop loss 1.0134. And put a little bit of money in. Okay, long, confirm. So I went in market. Now let me go to limits. And everything's moving right now. Everything's moving. That's why the alerts help, because it helps not to let's see here, 1.10134. Okay. And my lower entry 1.0920. Okay. So let's put a little bit of money on this as well. Okay, so long it. Okay, so let us go to. So this one I'm gonna have to update. Go turbo, higher time frame. Always remember to zoom out. Man, we were in this one and we got stopped out. Look at that, we barely got stopped out. And now it's going. So low market cap coin 2. Man, look at that right there. That's the bad part about doing low stop loss. Higher low. Volume picking up. Volume picked up. Oh well. Let's go back to the chat. I'll do all that for my group in just a minute. Okay. Are y'all lagging? See here. CCM said this earlier and I saw it. Says the lights definitely suck. They do, man. The lights are too bright. All-time high stream. Oh, let's go. Let's go. All-time high. Let's do it. We're about to hit it too. See here, going on the list. West says CCM raid. Let's go. A bingo and a bango. Let's get that steak dinner, guys. Let's get that steak dinner. See what says, is it lagging for y'all? Let me know what's lagging. Okay. Stream is lagging. Of course. I'm not even doing anything either. So right now I have excellent connection. It's saying it, but this was 1 minute ago. I do have excellent on my end. It says excellent connection. At the moment. So I see people dropping out, coming back in. See, maybe that helps. I'm not sure. Seems it was me. It seems better. Restart my YouTube. Okay. Restart YouTube as well. Okay. Not lagging here. Awesome. All right. Very good. So here we go. Here we go. Let's get that all-time high, guys. Let's get that all-time high. I tell you what, I do have a backup in case, just in case, my camera doesn't work. I do have a backup. So hopefully, oh, let's put this on while we're looking at it. And let's go to this. Seriously? Put this up here. And let's move this down so it's underneath stuff. There we go. And going down the list. Okay, so I don't have it. So let me go ahead and put this here. And that way That way you can see, oh, there's Joe. Oh, there it is. Just saw it. Here I am. Not to worry, guys. Not to worry. Right here. Good Lord. There we go. All right, so right now we have this, and we're just looking. We're looking. So just had to reset your stuff. Okay, not a problem. We got Robert in the house. What's up, Robert? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Absolutely appreciate you. Right now we're looking at Bitcoin. This is a Bitcoin watch party. And Robert, you're missing out with my smile. There we go. Holy smokes, Robert just now became my favorite. You are my favorite. Thank you so much for subscribing. We're looking for a possible short if it breaks below 1083. However, it is very foolish to short because, well, once it hits all-time high, the FOMO really kicks in. I don't want to buy at 78,000 because, well, it came down too much. I don't want to buy at 38,000 because, well, it came down too much. Oh, it's at $109,000. I'm gonna buy it. Meh. Yeah, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do that. And then, of course, all the hindsight hustlers, they're going to tell you how great they are. In honor of the hindsight hustlers, let's go ahead and play the hindsight hustlers. Do I have that as a, I don't know if I have that as a video or not. Here's the hindsight hustlers. We'll jam out.
Hustlers breaking it down. Charts don't lie, but these replay traders are a clown. They show the past, call it the play, but where was the call when it led the way?
They mark up charts when the move is done, saying this was the spot, should have got some. Real traders don't play that trick.
That's so funny. They call it both ways, up or down. And then when it goes up, they say, well, didn't you get in? Like, this was the call. And then if you did get in, it's like, well, you got in too fast. Like, they blame you. It's so funny. Listen to the song. It's so true.
Price went up.
Did you get in?
Price went down.
I told you, did you win? Where was the call? Saying, here's the buy, but never the risk. When it was live, they double talk, making it a mist. Yuri, don't wait, hurry. Did you win? Price went up. Did you get in? Price went down. I told you, did you win? They teach the setup, then say buy, don't wait. But when it dropped, I'm glad we didn't take that trade.
Looking back, they love the view. Never call it cause they don't have a clue. Price in motion, they go mute. Wait till it's over, then talk as if they knew. Side hustlers, always right. Only show trades after in hindsight. Price went up.
Did you get in?
Price went down.
I told you, did you win? Where was the call? Where was the call? Trade intuition don't move that way. Call it live, no delay. Price at a level, we have a plan A, also a plan B. Trade intuition helps you see. They mark it up, but don't take the shot. Then claim the win when the moment's lost. They love the move once it's complete. Showing the charts like they elite to be. If they knew why they stay out, true traders don't play that doubt. Fake gurus love that hindsight view. Only new traders think the wisdom is true.
Side hustlers, always right. Only show trades after in hindsight. Price went up. Did you get in? Price went down. I told you, did you win?
When you have trade and intuition, it's a real-time game, not after the fact. No fake claim, not a replay setup. Trader hindsight, hustlers are funny. The time is now, let's make this money.
That's the dance break. The flute, that's the dance break. All right. Enough messing around. Enough messing around. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance and also the markets. Very, very nice suggestion. So let's go ahead and take off that disco ball, because that's gonna confuse me a little bit. All right, so right now we're looking at Bitcoin dominance, and just to make sure that we do have an alert on this all-time high. Yes, alert is on. So Bitcoin dominance, we see that it is going up. It goes up. What does that mean? Well, let's go to the weekly, and Bitcoin dominance goes up and Bitcoin goes up. This is Bitcoin running the show. Now, the alts, what they do, just to simplify everything, the alts, they run pretty much with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is nice and healthy, these alts will move. However, Bitcoin, more people are FOMOing into Bitcoin, but the alts still do nice. When Bitcoin goes down, then the alts usually go down as well. They can. Yeah, definitely guys, smash the like. The like does help support the channel. It's a free and easy way to support the channel. Watching my videos as well, commenting as well. And I do appreciate you guys greatly. Tony the Tiger in the house. Great. Here we go. Who knows that? Put it one in the chat if you understand that reference. Tony the Tiger. All right, we got some youngins in here, so I just want to make sure. We'll look at Litecoin. Yeah, definitely. So here we're looking at, let me write it down so I don't forget. Litecoin. And here, Bitcoin is going up. Also, we can see the dominance going up. So this means that people are going to start, if not already, FOMOing into Bitcoin, and our alts can also do well. So this is good. This is good for the alts. What we don't want to see is dominance going up and Bitcoin coming down. Now, the higher the time frame, the better it is, and it's best to see this minimum 4-hour time frame, average one day on the daily. So that's a little pro tip for you. Now, for the alts to take off, and this is what we're looking for. We're looking for the alts to take off because the alts will give us more gains faster than this. This is the marathon. This is the sprint. When Bitcoin dominance comes down, Bitcoin can still be going up, which is good. Bitcoin goes up, alts also do well. But that just means the alts are outperforming Bitcoin as far as dominance goes. And people are just like making some mad money during this time frame. And that's what we're looking for. We want to see Bitcoin dominance come down. Let's go to the daily. And here, when Bitcoin dominance was coming down, then this is when we were making money on the alts. As Bitcoin dominance comes up and Bitcoin is going up, well, we're doing good on the alts. Bitcoin goes down, so-so. We can also have it go sideways too. Now, here's another trick when it comes to the fact of the market cap. A lot of people don't look at the market cap. Market cap is extremely important. This is a crucial piece of the puzzle when entering these trades. Low market caps can move very fast. However, they need volume. If nobody's buying and selling, well, the coin's not going to move. Now, the coin can move faster when there's a lower market cap because it doesn't take much to move the coin. So always have that in mind. And I appreciate you, Wes. Thank you for those very kind words. Thank you for all you do. And thank you for showing up, man. Thank you for being here. By you showing up, it really does help support the channel with viewers, with, smashing the like and just participating in the chat. I mean, man, that works and helps me out so much. CCM, we're going to get to that in just a moment. Now, what we would like to see possibly coming up, Bitcoin also coming up, maybe getting rejected for the dominance around 65, coming down. Once we start breaking levels on the daily time frame, we're going to be seeing a nice run up on the alts. Let's go to total. What is total? Total is everything. Total is the entire market cap, Bitcoin, altcoins, everything. here I was thinking, hopefully we can come down, bounce, and run up. Instead, we went up sideways, up a little bit, down. And then this is when everybody started, you know, putting money into the market. And we started, oh, goats running. Good Lord. Good Lord. So we have whiff. We're in this one. We're making money on this one. Let's do duplicate. And let's go to goat. Goat. And all these I have targets on. And this is not targets. I have alerts. And I have a group that I have a special group for this one. So beautiful bounce here coming up. We're going to enter this one as well. This one is a good mark cap. So let me go ahead and take this off. Let's put delete. Stop loss. Stop loss will be, let's just go 15%. No. Let's go, and we'll do a 2x on this one too. So we'll do this right here. Stop loss, coordinates, copy, stop loss. And let's do an enter now. Change this to blue. Blue is always my entries. Text posted to enter now. 2x leverage to 2x long. Let me go to my group. So this one is goat, regular, reg, spot, or 2x long. Will update info after stream. Enter now. Stop loss. The very important thing is a stop loss. 0.15018. And this on the 1 hour time frame. Copy. So as I was mentioning, I have a group. Let me do all this because I can't think and do this at the same time. I got stopped out on something. Bitcoin all-time high. Oh, let's go. Bitcoin all-time high. Let's go. All right, so let me go to here to goat. 2x. Goat. Change this to 2x. Market. It's coming down, which is fine. My stop loss 0.15018. You need to do a lower entry as well. It's extremely difficult doing this. Confirm. Go back to goat. Lower entry. I can see it pulling back here to this zone. So from here to here would be my bounce zone. So I will put my lower entry right here. Lower entry. And I never go in all at once. So that's very important. Let's go to this. Take out the midline. Let's go and edit this. Okay. Lower entry. 0.16224. Go to limit. 0.16224. There's a benefit of being in the live streams, guys, because sometimes 0.15018, you can actually get into some of these coins that we get into long. Okay, confirm. All right, very good. Okay, so let's go back to Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin running up. On Blowfin, we have not hit our all-time high. However, on Binance, we did. Okay, so right now, what I want to short, not really. My short would be right here, but let me go to Blowfin. because that's what I actually trade on. So Blofin, if it crosses this level right here, let's go ahead and put this, no, let's go ahead and just create a new one. So this one, I'm going to put set alert, and the alert would be short question mark. It's always a question mark because you never want to make it a statement. Let's go over here to middle. And this really does help out when you take your time and you're actually charting all this out, so that when your alerts do go off, or we have pumps or dumps, like you already have the mindset of what you're going to potentially do. This is on the 3-minute time frame that I'm looking at. If we do break below this level, then we could possibly look for a short. If it continues running up and it creates another, the deeper the retrace, the better it is. You don't want a very small retrace and then go up and then try to short here, because it could just keep on coming up. A perfect example right here. It ran up, came down barely, came up. Here, you want to short it, higher risk. It could play out. You get in sooner, you make more money. However, it's just higher risk. If you were on a 15-minute time frame, and I do like the 15 minutes, you know, we could see a nice retracement, then come up. This one would be a higher risk trade just because we're placing this underneath the 3-minute structure. So let's go back to our this. Let's see here. Food's Money said, I just caught a Pepe, made a quick $200. Let's go. A bingo and a bango. What's up, David? Mr. Brumbelow, appreciate you greatly for being here. Thank you for everybody smashing the like. See here, I've been caught up in the 5 minutes. There you go. Lower the time frames, more money. Higher risk by a lot. All right, so let's go back to our total. We're going to look at Litecoin in just a moment. Total is ramping up. Let's go. Let's go. We are ramping up. Total 2 is everything except a Bitcoin. And we are seeing this run up. We got a lot of FOMO in the market right now. The market is absolutely taking off. Let's go. We have total 3, which is everything except Bitcoin and Ethereum. Same thing. We're breaking levels. We're coming up. We want to break our higher levels. This is on the daily time frame. Once we break above this and find support, let's go. Moon mission. Let's do it. Let's do it. What is the Dixie doing? The dollar is a losing. When the dollar breaks and starts going down and breaks lower lows, this is very good. This is on the daily time frame. This is good for the market, which would be either the crypto market or the stock market. So let's go ahead and look at the ES1 exclamation point. As the dollar is coming down, ES1, the stock market is going up. We are having a slight pullback, but potentially it coming up. Now, one thing that I do want to mention, when we were looking at this way over here, we were seeing price came down, price came up, and I'm thinking we're going to come down again instead of going up more to this level. I think we're going to come down again and then break this level. What happened? Price did come down a little bit further than I thought, came down to the 236 level, came up, broke this level, which that's what we were thinking, coming up to about this area or this zone before potentially coming down and doing this is what I call the decision point. Price came all the way up to this level, pulled back. Decision point, is it going to go up or come down? And here we did start coming up. Now here, I did think, to be fair, we were going to have another pullback to the 0.5 before potentially running up. This decided to have something different in mind, and it continued with my original thought process of just going up. Now, we did not get a retracement here. We continued going up. So if we do get a retracement now, I would not be upset if it pulled back to about here, our little box, before potentially coming up. This is our new thought process. So let's go and put this in blue. But currently, it's still my plan A versus my plan B. Now, a lot of mentors out there, what they're going to do is they're going to do, it could go up or it could go down. It might even go sideways. So if it does go up, they're right. If it does go down, they're right. If it goes sideways, they're still right. Join my group. I'm the best and everybody in my group wins and blah, blah, blah. They don't tell you that they're posting 15, 20 charts a day, all of them with thought process of up, down, or sideways. Here, I at least show you what I'm leaning more towards. That way, if it does come down, yes, I'm still right, but I'm not as right as going up. This is where, in my opinion, I stand apart from a lot of other people. All right, moving on. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate everybody for being here. Who is here? Put a 1 in the chat if you're lurking. If you're lurking, put a 0 in the chat. But if you're here, put a 1. Put a 1 in the chat. If my voice puts you to sleep, put a 3. But hopefully it's not putting you to sleep. Hopefully it's not putting you to sleep. All right. Let us look at Litecoin per request. Let us do some Litecoin. And let's look at Litecoin. Okay. So Litecoin is coming down, and we may have a possible bounce here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and delete all of this. This was a nice area for a possible bounce. Remove 37 drawings. Get out of here. So right now we're looking at Litecoin. We're zooming out. It's best to zoom out so that we can see what's going on. Hey, we got JR in the house. JR says, I'm never right, but always see profit. Hey, there you go, man. There you go. I love it. Food's Money says, it might go any direction. No shit. Yeah, exactly. There's this one person that I refer to a lot. I normally watch him. All I need is 5 minutes. I need this guy 5 minutes so that I could, if I don't have any content, so I could teach people what not to do. Now, this particular person, this is the scammy cup and handy guy. This person said, there was one video where I saw him say, price might go up, you know, if it does this or whatever, or it could go down if it does this or whatever. And, you know, this is valid, and because this is true, or, you know, it could go sideways. And man, everything's taking off right now, which all these are valid. But what is your thought process? Which way do you think it's going? He never says. He just says it might go up if it does this. It might go down if it does this, or it might even go sideways. In my group, I post, this is what he's saying. This is what he said. And I should make clips out of this. But he said, you know, in my group, you know, I post this and I'm 85% accuracy. And I had to do a double take. I was like, what? 85% accuracy? This should be 100% accuracy. Yeah, because you're going like, how could you be wrong? Up, down, sideways. Did it go backwards? Like, what are you even doing? So we actually did enter grass. We entered grass on a long. I did a morning stream for my group. I did a morning stream for my group. We were looking at this, and we ended up doing a long. We did a long here. We had a lower entry here, which it did tap, which was good. Our lower entry didn't hit. We moved up our stop losses. And of course, this is a little bit more right now. But what we're doing is we're looking at this, and we never know what's going to happen. We never know. Right now, currently, we're up this. You know, we're just trading with a little bit of money. I'm starting to do more live screen shares, just scalp trading, which the scalps could turn into longer term trades. So now we're going to do this. And before we had our stop loss at about at about 4.5%. And now if we lose, we are plus. So let's go ahead and add this. Right now, there's a really strong chance that it might come down and hit us up, stop us out. But it's very dangerous to short right now due to the fact that right now everybody's going to be crazy bullish because of Bitcoin going up. So let me go ahead and update the group. Update on today's live screen share. Move stop loss. And then 2.4534. And then that's it. But on this one, originally, was it a good short? In my opinion, yes. and then it just flipped. And that's why it's very important to have stop losses. And we have a real high chance of getting stopped out. Why do I think so? Because it'll break. Let me just show you from here. Oops. To here. We're slightly above, or we're right on the 0.5. If we were to have it down here underneath our golden pocket, we have a stronger chance of not getting stopped out. If I was looking at this to potentially de-risk my short, but this is dangerous. I would put a significant amount of money here to potentially have a bounce here, and then once it starts coming up, I just close out my trade so that I'm not so much at a loss percentage wise. So that's what I would do from here to here, and then potentially it come up. And that's just because the market changed. The market could have pulled back. It could have. And this would have been nice for the short. But right now, just based on what we saw, and this just being a scalp, like we're not looking for a long-term hold, but right now it is playing out. Let's go back to Litecoin. Okay, let's go catch up on some of this chat really quick. Okay, yeah, I mean, this stuff is so funny, man. Like, and I watched that dude just like, that's all I need is 5 minutes. That's all I need, 5 minutes, and I have content of, you know, what to do. Okay, so we talked about this for JR, sucking these grats, another short, sweating. So here's the thing, and this is what I mentioned to everybody. Now, of course, I have videos on leverage on YouTube. I have very specific videos in my group. Oh, here it comes. You're going to sell us your group. I knew you had something to sell. Not really. This is what I offer. You know, I offer you access to me almost 24/7. Now, in my group, we do all this exact entries, moving up stop losses. This is for 12 months. You get a month for free. You save a crap load of money. Instead of doing the month to month, you save a crap load of money. Very detailed videos. Now, in these videos, I'd reach out to me, guys. Trade_intuition on Telegram. Now, here's the thing. In the group, I have videos on leverage, a beginner's course, and then a more advanced course. Do you need to join my group to know all this stuff? Nope, sure don't. Ask me. So I will mention one thing really quick. Let's say, and I'm gonna catch up on the chat in just a moment. Let's say we entered this as a long. Let's go and delete our 6 drawings, but I'm not saying enter this. I'm definitely not saying that. It would be kind of a nice entry just because everything's pumping, but hold on. Before we enter, let's say we entered here for a long. However, the price comes down here and it does this. And we add to our entry once it bounces and breaks above this level. And then it comes down here and it bounces here on this zone. So, and it breaks this level. And we add to our entry. And this is in the advanced portion of the leverage that I teach. This has to be your original thought process. This has to be your original plan. I'm going to keep on adding until I have no more money. The only downside is, let's just say it keeps on coming down. And you're like, oh crap, what's going on here? And you add here. And then it does it again. And you're like, man, I have maybe 3 more times before I get liquidated. And let's say, for example, what I do when I have this plan, I don't plan for it to do all this, but let's just say this is my plan. And let me go all the way down here so I can see. What I do is I'll enter here. I don't enter a lot, $10, maybe 25. But just to make math simple, when I do this one, I'm going to enter $20. So what it does, it cuts my entry in half, my average entry. So that when it comes down again, and I'm going to enter, well, now I'm entering $40. I'm doubling it minimum. So that now my average entry comes down to about here. Then here is like, holy crap. Let me go ahead and put, shoot, man, $150. so that now my average entry can come way down here, so that as soon as it comes up, I'm in the profit. However, it keeps on coming down. The bare minimum that I have to do is $300. There's a lot of money that I'm putting into this, so that potentially my average entry will be here. So as soon as it comes up, I can do it. Now, the downside of this method of entering on, whether it's leverage or just regular, you could run out of money. You run out of money, your liquidation is right here, and it does this, and you're like, man, all I have left in my account is $400. Crap. I don't want to risk it. So I'm just going to wait and see what happens. And it starts doing this. You're like, oh man, thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. No liquidation. You lost 100 or 300, 450, 500, almost 530, just really quick math, about $530. All you have left is 400. It's very hard to make 500 with 400. It's a lot easier to make 500 with 2,000. So it's easier to make money the more money you have. Very easy. All right. Well, I wouldn't say very easy, just easier. But this is one method, and this is the method that I love using, is doubling, if not tripling, my lower entry so that it reduces my average entry cost. So as soon as it flips, I'm in profit. I love it. Let's see here. We got JR says, yeah, I do that on the daily. Okay. But not the double per time, not that close together. Yeah, this is just an example, but yeah. I do 1%, then 1% before liquidation. Okay, there you go. The only part that I hate about this, because there are times where I will have, let's say here's my liquidation. Man, everything is running up. I should really stop this stream so I could, let's see, here's my liquidation, and let's say here's my stop loss. There have been times, not often, where the price comes down here super quick, boom, and I don't see that I get stopped out. Instead, all my money's gone because it did that. So when I do this, I try to have more of a cushion. So you're doing edits. Very good. What does ND stand for? I always forget. ND, what does that mean? No dummy. No dummy. Sometimes 0.5. Okay. Risk it for the biscuit. You got to. See, well, let's see how she goes. 10 weeks. So far, so good. There you go. Position size should be scaled based on the setup. There you go. For me personally, what I'll do is, let's say I'm going to enter this, and all this is like not even being thought out. It's just, what I do. As far as an entry, let's say I'm entering here, and my stop loss, let's say it's going to be under here. So the amount of leverage depends on the amount of stop loss percentage that I have. And then thinking that I might, let's say I enter here, and I don't plan on entering, like, I rarely do this method. This method I only do when the market is good, like really good. And I plan for retracements. But the overall is it should potentially have a higher chance going up. Now, I do expect to maybe 2, maybe 3 times adding before it gets to my stop loss. But I forgot what I was going to say. Position size based off. So what I'll do, and then let's say I had 250 to trade. What I'll do for my first one, I'll do $100. I do $100 here, and as it's coming up and it breaks above this level, I might do another $100, and I'll keep that 50 so that when it does retrace, or if it does, then I can do my last 50. But if it comes down here and it does this number and it breaks up, well, then I'll put in my either $100 or maybe 200, and then if I get stopped out, well, then I get stopped out. All right, moving on. Let's see here. We got Crypto Princess in the house. Sorry, no intro because you can't see me bobbing and weaving. Let's see here. I used to do that. LOL. I'm not sure what that is. See, yeah. Can't be too close. Ladder in before. Yes. I tested it quite a bit. Nice. I don't remember beginners though. I don't recommend it for beginners though. It's like not easy. Yes. David says, bingo. Things get much easier when you get your account to 10, 20K, 100%. Much less leverage needed, 100%. Lets you breathe, 100%. Let your trades breathe. Excellent. Yep. You don't panic with big dips. Yep. You just buy more because you have more capital. Let's see here. JR says, you're a pro. Thought I knew your level are more precise than mine. I think you're referring to me, but everybody here, man, there's so many pros in here. It's ridiculous. And one thing that I love doing is I love watching other people so that I could learn and maybe they do something different. So I strongly recommend everybody doing that as well. Like learning from everybody. Speaking about learning from everybody, what is our grass doing? Grass, okay, boring. It didn't come down, it actually went up. We are in whiff. This was shown here. We are up. I wouldn't be mad if it did come down. 0.5 is good, which would get our lower entry, which is, oh no, this is where we posted. Dang it. I don't think our lower entry will hit. It's okay though. We'll move this up in maybe 30 minutes. Goat, I don't remember if we entered goat. Yep, we sure did. Am I in goat? Did I enter that one? Yes, I did. Okay. So I'm in goat as well. Only up 1%, which is fine. Better than being stopped out. So we entered here. I do think, I like doing this. I do think, let's go to, we'll leave it here. I do think that we might come down in here to our lower entry, really. Maybe it might not hit, but I think we'll do something like this. And I do like doing these using the path tool because when it comes down, if it comes down, I don't panic. Can we do Litecoin, Joe? Man, talk all this stuff and you don't even do, sorry. Calm down, everybody, calm down. So, and I skipped a whole bunch of chat too. So let me catch up really quick on the chat, see if there was any questions. See here, nice, I hope I'm there soon. See here, going on the list. I'm not the pro. Man, none of us are pros. We're all learning from everybody. Yeah, same here. 50%, the secret. There you go. It's lunchtime. The day traders are exiting their positions. At least that's my theory. Hey, there you go. Okay, trying to catch up on some of this chat that we had above. Going down really quick. Okay. Going down. See, JR says, brush wrong, screen being right. Yeah, and so many of them do that, man. It just makes me sick. All of them say, you know, they double talk, and I have so many songs about that. I have Hindsight Hustler, I have Replay Millionaire, I have The Grifter. I have so many songs. ND, I love me some Tony the Tiger. They're great. I love it. See here. See here. Okay, going down the list. Day end. I don't know what that is. Is that ND? I don't know what day end is. See here, about to print. Yes, crypto God save me from the stress is real. If the $50K. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Trading should be fun. Now, granted, we don't like it when we lose. Crypto Princess is here. Thank you, Crypto Princess. Definitely thank you guys for everybody smashing the like. Believe I am catching up. Monkey knows. Yes, there's a lot of really smart traders in here. And to me, that just makes me so much more happy or happier that I have a lot of people in here that know how to trade, that are very successful, that have their own theories on trading. Yet you are still watching me because you're supporting me. You're supporting the channel. And hopefully I can help more people due to everybody watching right now, especially like, engaging in the stream and also the videos. Let's see here. So David says, start 2x leverage with low capital. Yeah. So for me, I recommend $10. If you're brand new, and I believe in my beginners video for leverage, I recommend $10. And risk, and I'm really big on risk management. Risk 1%, which is not sexy at all. It's not sexy. Risk 1% of your portfolio and When you lose, you don't lose a lot. When you win, you don't win a lot either, but it's steady. So that's, but one thing that will happen is like, man, I'm winning. Let me crank this up to 10% of my portfolio or 20% because I'm not showing anything. Then you go in, you go higher leverage, you go everything higher. And then guess what? Murphy knocks on the door. You don't want to answer. Murphy goes and has the key, opens the door, and then boom, knock, knock. Guess what? I open the door and you get stopped out. And you're like, oh, crap. I lost 10% of my portfolio. Now I got to try to make it up. Now you do revenge trading and then nope. Whose Money says, I've learned a lot from this channel, especially your songs. There you go. So my songs, they are very beneficial. And it's funny that you say that, but the songs are very beneficial. They teach you how to trade. They really do. And crap, just go to Spotify or Amazon Music and just search for trade into, holy smokes, we got Crypto Sammy is now my favorite. Crypto Sammy is my favorite. He just subscribed to the channel. You're the best, man. You are the best. Let's see here. Very, very good. And these lurkers be lurking. This is a new song. This was a comment and I loved it. And I said, what's up? So here, Fake Profits. This is a great song. I have a lot of great videos on my channel. And on here, I actually it took me like 30 minutes to do the words. But this one is a good one. Let's go to playlist. And so if you want to watch the words, I have 16 songs on here already. I have a lot of songs on Spotify though. A lot. Fake Profits. This guy, he was talking trash about me. So I made a funny song about him. This is a trash talker. And then here, Keyboard Warrior's another trash talker. I make fun of them. They're very funny. Then here was a suggestion on a comment. Here was a suggestion on a comment. Here, a suggestion on a comment. This is to me talking about replay millionaires. You know, market cap mentality. This right here. Let's see here. Bouncing out. Have a great stream. Thank you, CryptoCoin Mindset. You're the best. Where have the bulls gone? This one right here is by CryptoCoin Mindset. Negativity shatters. So here, you know, these are kind of uplifting videos or songs. Better days ahead. Let the shorts hit the floor. This was a comment suggestion. This is what I always teach. Mercy of price action. Also, this is top-down analysis. This is teaching you how to trade. And this is a personal kind of song. Rex City. So yeah, I have a lot of songs. But here, if you want to see the words, you can see it here on the playlist. And make sure, you know, like and comment on each one. All right, moving on. All right. And I never got to Litecoin. Litecoin's looking good. For me personally, I would not enter this as a long until it breaks this level of 105.18. Could it come down? Sure. I don't think I have any other request. And is the FOMO still happening? Nope, FOMO's coming down. Not a problem. Okay. Let's see here. I would like to see it come down to the 382. Doesn't mean that it has to, but I would really like to see it come down to the 382 before potentially coming up. If it comes down here, this will be a nice entry to enter. Let's go ahead and set an alert. Add an alert, and then actually add the alert. And then same thing here. I'll set an alert up top in case we do break to the upside. Then of course we can do that as well. And then that's my analysis for Litecoin. Nothing sexy, you know, pretty boring. It's done a really nice run up after this really nice retracement. So this is pretty good. Let's see here, going down the list. See, Crypto Sammy says, stop staring at me. Oh, I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. See here, really nice. All right, we got about 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues, let me know. Forever hold your peace. I'm going to have to be updating my group. Once again, you don't need to join my group to learn how to trade. I do this every single day, Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, Saturday and Sunday at 4. So Monday through Friday at 12. Not sure what I said. Monday through Friday at 12. Saturday and Sunday at 4. Multiple streams, do bonus streams. And I show you how to trade. You don't have to pay me to learn how to trade. I'm very confident in my trading abilities and my analysis that I don't need to get rich off of you to show you. If you want access to me and all of these updates, because I'm really in the charts all day long. I don't party, I don't go out. I'm literally making money. You know, do I lose? Yes. Do we lose as a group? Yeah, sure, of course. But we win way more than we lose. All right. With that being said, I don't see any questions. Let's see here. What percentage is that protected retracement? For Litecoin, retracement from here to here is about 8%. So if I were to enter here, oh, I don't want to do a 20%. You know what? I would do, oh man, I would love to see come back to 0.5. I really would. Dang it. I'd have to do 15%. I hate doing it because I want to get under these wicks and everything else. But if I were to enter right now, I would have a 15% stop loss. Now, granted, I personally would not enter this because it hasn't even created a pivot yet. I would need it to do a pivot. Let's see here. Not an evening anymore. Okay, same. I work and study and work. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and you got to like all of this is just learning, and you learn from books, you learn from videos, you learn from mentors. I strongly recommend getting mentors. Guess what? I'm raising my hand right now. I'm a mentor. Now, you don't need, I say this all the time because so many people, they'll DM me, you know, do I need to join your group? I said, no, you're not watching my videos. You don't need to join my group. Like, you join the group if you want access to me. If you don't, like, you don't need it. I show you here. Ask me questions. But yeah, that's what I do. Let's see here. I need a nice 8%. I need that 8%. There you go. Now, can you have this as a shorter one? Yeah, definitely. You can have it right here, but I wouldn't enter the trade because there's no pivot. You need to enter on the pivot. So on the lower time frame, here is a pivot, but I still wouldn't enter right now. But Joe, don't you see? My mentor says that this is a bull flag and we're going to the moon. Really? How long is your bull flag? I've seen people, look at right here, guys. We have a bull flag. This is not a bull flag anymore. This was your bull flag. Once it extends, it's no longer a flag. It's a downward channel or a falling channel. You could have it, if depending on the structure, it could be a falling wedge. But this is no longer, right now, it's no longer a bull flag. It is a downward channel. Downward channels are, downward channel. Downward channels have, more than likely, is going to go up. Why? Well, because price is coming down. Eventually, it's going to go up. Eventually. It'll go down until it stops. It'll go up until, you know, I'm not going to draw this. I mean, I could do this, but I don't want to do it. Because for me personally, I would not enter this as a long until it breaks this level. I don't even care that it broke out of this. This is the level it needs to break out of. Because just in case, let's just say here we had our, our level. We break out, it could do this, boop, and then come back down. This is the level I needed to break. I go off a structure. Let's see here. Now, if it came down and it did this, now it's gaining strength to where it's showing it's not coming down so much. It's starting to roll over. Higher risk, I can enter here, and I can definitely add up here if we end up breaking. If not, we come back down. Hopefully I can add here too, but this is a safer entry. If we break below, more than likely again stopped out. It's all good. Let's see here. Okay, so no more questions or anything. All right, guys, I'm going to bounce. I have to update my group. I do thank you very much. You guys are the absolute best. Let's see here. Trading Pump Og says, good work, buddy. This is on X. Thank you, man. Appreciate you greatly. Thank you for tuning in. One thing that I do for everybody who's new, I do not shill a group that you have to pay for to learn. I don't do that. I don't even have a group to sell. I have something that I offer. If you want it, great. You don't need it. Join me every day. I will show you how to trade. I do not need your money for you to try to get rich by making me rich with your membership. If you want access to me almost 24/7, well, then that's when you join the group. But I show you everything, and I teach you. I give you all my tips and tricks and my secrets. I never say, oh, well, that answer's in my group. And no, get out of here, man. Those people are rich from people who are wanting to learn how to trade. All right, well, that's all I got, guys. I do thank you very much. And speaking about people you need to watch out for, I love this video. This video is called The Scammy Cup and Handy, and it's about a guy who forces patterns. Now, pay attention to this video because you're going to see a candle, and you're going to see a candle, and this guy will draw a bull flag from this, which is, there's so many reasons why this is not a bull flag. It's ridiculous. And then the next candle comes here, and he gets this, and he adjusts his level, or he'll redraw it like this, and he'll go, we have a bull flag, blah, blah, blah. And then next we have a next candle down here. And then he just continues, and then we have a candle up here. And then he just continues and continues. Like, and he's trading on the 1 minute time frame. Be very careful. His patterns are forced. He will wreck you no matter how much he jumps up and down and cheers and, you know, like it's his first time doing anything. But here you go. Check out this video and listen to the words. The words are very important. 3, 2, 1. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where I truly do care about your success. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. For that reason, here is a warning. Scammy cup and handy. Here we go.
Yo, they selling dreams but never back it up. Talk a big game but never stack it up. If you ask the wrong question, they acting all tense. Cause deep down, they know they lack common sense. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fake gurus won't teach you less you pay that fee. They ain't trading, just selling some false belief. They got echo chambers all filled with clones. Not in agree, don't think on your own. Asking real questions, watch them get mad. Talking circles when they don't understand. Tricking new traders with hype and some lies. Showing rented cars, flexing fake lifestyles. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They promise riches, they promise gold. But where's the proof? They never show. Just a flashy site, a paid group. Same old scam, man. You know the name that rhymes with scam. They don't trade, they just post receipts. Screenshots crop so you can't see the heat. Acting like bosses, acting like kings. But without their sign-ups, they ain't got a thing. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They don't want you to think, they just want you cash. Feeding you lies so their pockets get fat. But trade intuition is here to change that. To show you the way. With daily live streams, not a dream. Forget the noise, focus on skill, price, actions, the key. That's how you build, keep it simple, no magic plan. Just patience, discipline, a real trader's stand. Yeah. No flex in here, I don't need to pretend. No rented cars, just charts and trends. You wanna grow, then put in the grind. Forget the scams, develop your mind. No shortcuts, no magic key. Just risk control and strategy. Trade intuition teaches for free. Live streams on deck while they just sell you dreams and a false success. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. Yeah, don't let them trick you. Don't get scammed.
guarantee.
That's so funny, man. This one right here, it's so, he drew the pattern before it even got to that level, and then he ended up moving it down. Like, how messed up is that? Drawing a pattern before it even gets there. I mean, you're literally drawing a pattern out of thin air, and then he's like, well, it could also happen here. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, man, these new people, they're gonna get wrecked so bad. All right, guys, that's all I got. I do thank you guys very much. Thank you so much for staying to the end. You guys are amazing. All right. Oh, is anybody streaming right now? Let me double check to see if anybody's streaming. Let's see, redirect. I completely forgot about this till right now. Redirect. Oh, Road Dog streaming. We got Trade Fly. Let me flip a quarter. Hold on. All right. Let's go to Trade Fly. Let's go to Trade Fly. So let's go there right now and let them know I sent you. Trade Intuition. Thank you guys so much. Take care.